appreciate your coming to, and you're coming to Indiana County to help out with the Red Kettle campaign and whatever else you get into here in Indiana County. So Denise, what's it been like? We're hearing from the Western PA chapter that it's really rough this year because of that compressed schedule and everybody has so many things to do.
It is. It has been very difficult this year. Right now, as of through yesterday, we are about 5,500, 5,600 behind where we were this time last year. And we are only at 49.5% of our goal for this year.
So we're only halfway there.
Yeah. And I mean, it's hard because, you know, everybody very generous at Christmas time, but this is money that we use year round.
Yeah.
So it's not just to make Christmas happen, it's to make the food pantry happen throughout the year, the Ark of Learning happen throughout the year. It's for all the programs that we do to keep them going.
This is the fundraiser. Of course, people can give to the Salvation anytime they want.
Exactly.
But Red Kettle campaign, that's the time when people really need to step up.
That's our big push.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's our big push. We do have great news though.
Okay, what is it?
So yesterday, you know, I've been here about 6 months now, and you know, I always hear "It's a Wonderful Life, It's a Wonderful Life." I grew up watching that movie. I love the Jimmy Stewart movies. Well, yesterday it became a real wonderful life because we had a gold coin dropped in one of our kettles.
You did?
We did.
Wow.
So we are very excited about that. Waiting to find out the value, and so that was exciting for us yesterday.
Yeah. It would be nice if it would be for about 50% of your goal.
That would be awesome.
But we're not going to count on that. We want everybody to give to the Salvation Army.
Yes.
To the Red Kettle campaign. And if you're visiting and you're originally from Sharon and you've been spending time in New York and you get to come back to Indiana, PA, Red Kettle campaign, that's a really special thing, isn't it?
It is. It very much is.
All right, so tell me about what you're doing for the Red Kettle campaign and for the Salvation Army while you're here.
So what I've been doing mainly for the Red Kettle campaign is helping with getting the volunteers and our employees out who are standing the kettle. It's really, really cold out there. So, you know, even running them hot chocolate and just doing an act of kindness. You standing a couple times, you know, here and there when there's a skip in the schedule. It's been really hard to staff this year. We've had just a lot of volunteers who they've really stepped up. But people get sick, you know, things just happen, and so this year's been really hard for employees. But you know, the people that are standing out there, if you see them, you know, they're out there in the cold, they're braving it. So you know, feel free to stop and say hello, and just to encourage them to keep on going because it's hard sometimes.
Now you're both from Sharon?
Yes.
So you grew up together?
Kind of.
Yeah.
We're the same high school.
Okay, it's a big place.
Yes.
It's a big place, but here you get to come back to Indiana and you come back to Western Pennsylvania and you see the Spirit of the Salvation Army here. But how long are you here for? And what are some of the other things that you're going to be doing?
Not long enough.
Not long enough.
We are here till Sunday.
Till Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday is our last day. We've been here for about 4 weeks.
And we are going to be helping with the toy distribution coming today and tomorrow. And we're excited for that, being able to help kids get their toys this Christmas season. And that's pretty much the extent of what else we're going to do until Sunday.
Once you have to start running around for the Red Kettle campaign, that takes up a lot of time and effort too. And so we need to know where the Red Kettles are set up. Today, tomorrow, however through the rest of the season.
Through the rest of the season, we'll be at Walmart in Blairsville, Walmart in Indiana, Giant Eagle in Indiana, and Bilo.
Okay.
And I want to share Saturday at Indiana Walmart, we are doing a special challenge.
Oh.
We are going to have the men versus the women at the kettles. And we're going to see who can bring in the most money. Now, we've started this as the men and women within our church. And we're going to battle each other, and whoever loses, who doesn't raise the most money, has to clean up after our meal on Sunday.
Oh, I thought you were going to have them stand outside barefoot.
Oh, no, I'm not that mean.
But this is pretty good, too.
So this will be it. So everybody come out, root on, men and women. Come on, women, we got to win this.
So what do? You put 2 kettles out?
We have one at each door. And to make it fair, because the men are saying, you know, we'll slide it and we'll take the door that does better usually. They've insisted we have to switch halfway.
I see.
So from 11 to 3, they'll be on one side, and then from 3 to 7 at the other side. So we'll make it fair.
But as long as people know that the Men and Women Challenge is going on, I mean, it's on, isn't it?
It's on.
It's on.
All right, so predictions, because we have a man and a woman here who probably will be opposing each other.
It's true.
So I need some predictions.
I mean, I think the women are gonna take it.
There's no way. There's no way. The
It
men
should
got
be
this
fun.
in the bag. We have a secret weapon. We're ready.
We have a secret
We have a
weapon.
secret weapon. That's
Well,
right. You have to
you-
come out and see.
You've got a problem though, because you said, we've got it in the bag, it needs to be in the
Oh,
kettle.
you need to Good point.
Captain Denise, we also need to tell folks that they can give online as well, correct?
Yes, they can give online. And realize that the kettles, there's also an NFC code on each kettle now where you can scan and use Apple Pay and Google Pay.
Oh, good.
And there's also a QR code where you can scan the code with your phone and it takes you directly to the online giving page.
Mhm.
So you can use your credit card.
Yeah.
So we can't use, I don't have any cash on me as an excuse anymore.
Yeah.
We have ways to get there without it.
There you go. And you can, when you do online or electronic in some way, you can still designate Indiana County?
Yes, you can.
Okay, and that's important.
Yes, it
It's
is.
extremely important.
Yes, it is. Like with the NFC codes, when you use Google and Apple Pay, that goes to whatever zip code your billing address is.
Okay,
So if you give online, you can designate where to put the money.
all right. Okay, That's a terrific way to do it. And
Yes.
for folks who, you're right, you can go online if you're not gonna be at one of those sites, and you can do it that way, or right there at the kettle with your phone, and you're good to go.
Exactly.
That's terrific stuff. Now, if somebody wants to come out and ring a bell, can they still do that?
Yes, they can. Just call the office, 724-465-2530,
Mhm.
and we'll get you scheduled.
Beautiful, beautiful. Halfway there, but a gold coin that maybe will get us a little bit closer. We need folks to give. The Red Kettle Campaign, you're right, it funds the entire year,
Yes.
not just this time of the season. This is a very busy time of the season, and yes, there are a lot of charitable campaigns out there, all of them worthy campaigns. And we certainly want to make sure that people know about this one, because this has been here forever. It's been here basically forever. Okay, so those are some of the things we need to know. Give us the Red Kettle times again and the locations in Indiana County.
We are out 11 to 7. Sunday is the only day we won't be out.
Okay.
And then Christmas Eve is going to be 11 to 4.
Mhm.
So locations, Walmart in Blairsville, Walmart in Indiana, Giant Eagle, and Bilo.
Okay.
So stop in and see us.
Do the Red Kettles get put away for another year after December 24th?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, they do.
There you go. There you go. It's a tough mountain to climb, but gotta climb it.
Indeed.
Lots to do.
We have lots of people that need our help. Last year we helped twice as many people as the prior year.
Oh, yeah?
So the need is still there.
Yeah. You mentioned the toys. Tell me about that.
Toy distribution, so our Treasures for Children program,
Mm-hmm.
we had over 200 children this year. We only had 2 tags that didn't come back, so very thankful for that. We've got great, so we're giving out the distribution today for the toys. I can't even remember the time. Everything's running together for me. I want to say it's like 9:30 to 12, and then we'll take a lunch break. But then we have people that are on our wait list
Oh.
that didn't get in to sign up for help.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have them come in the afternoon, go through the application process, and we will help them
Okay.
with the extra toys that we have.
That's wonderful.
So we're going to help as many as we possibly can.
That's wonderful. All right, there you go. Men, women, children. Salvation Army Red Kettle campaign goes on. The mission work of the Salvation Army is vitally important for Indiana County. Hey, thanks for coming in. Good to meet the two of you. Good to see you.
I'll be seeing you around.
And we'll get you back in here. We'll talk more about the Salvation Army. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
It's the voice of Indiana County, WCCS AM 1160 and 101.1 FM.